it's cool, I guess I can be the bad guy. Cause they eatin' top ramen and not pad thai. I gives no fucks, I need my bucks, I thought I told them that. They ain't helping, but they acting like I owe them that. Twistin' top up at the pop-up, tear the block up with my single. Yeah, yo bitch, she wanna dip, she see the drip, she wanna mingle. Take the trips and make the flips, I stack my chips up like a Pringle. I be preaching all my ism, but it jam just like a jingle. Start choosing hoe, 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 start choosing hoe. Blowing purple packets in my blue suede loafers, turn both phones off when your bitch came over. I'm American, ain't shit embarrassing, I got no shame. Lost my Kerrigan, I slide down Harrison, they know my name. Tell a local bitch be vocal, tell me how are we the same. Tell your boyfriend not to try it, I been working on my aim. All these rappers in my diet, I ain't worried about no lame. How you checking for my stats and don't know how to play the game? I can't even keep the trophies cause I gotta find a place. I walk in, they feel the energy, I occupy the space. Stuffing Benjis in my pocket, stuffing lobster in my face. Got them trying to follow moves, I'm about to send them on the chase. Twistin' top up at the pop-up, tear the block up with my single. Yeah, yo bitch, she wanna dip, she see the drip, she wanna mingle. Take the trips and make them flips, I stack my chips up like a Pringle. I be preaching all my ism, but it jam just like a jingle. Start choosing hoe, 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 start choosing hoe. Do it bigger than my foes, all them niggas hoes. I just bought a couple O's just to kill my lows. I been dipping, I been sliding, I been cutting U's. Got my neighbors staring at me, they think something ain't no catch, young niggas getting money now. All that shit that used to bother me be funny now. I'm about to cop another pendant with my last bet. How you got all them opinions with no assets? But it's cool, I guess I can be the bad guy. Cause they eatin' top ramen and not pad thai. I gives no fucks, I need my bucks, I thought I told them that. They ain't helping, but they acting like I owe them that. Twistin' top up at the pop-up, tear the block up with my single. Yeah, yo bitch, she wanna dip, she see the drip, she wanna mingle. Take the trips and make them flips, I stack my chips up like a Pringle. I be preaching all my ism, but it jam just like a jingle. Start choosing hoe, start choosing hoe.
Yeah, what's going down? It's your favorite P. Cooper V, a motherfucking Slim, baby. This is Girls Have Fun, baby. I am your favorite Pete. What's happening with y'all tonight, man? What we got going on right now is we busting down on the regular show. If you know what time it is, man, y'all go ahead and get that thing out. We're going to give y'all a couple seconds to go ahead and light it up while we give you something to vibe to. Remember, this is Girls Have Fun, baby. Like, share, download. Yes, sir. How y'all doing out there, man? How y'all doing out there? Tonight, what we got going on, man? We gotta ask this question. Are the BBWs, are the big women of the world right now, are they women? Are they winning? Are they winning? Are they winning? The BBWs of the world right now, are they winning, man? Y'all gotta let me know, man. Y'all gotta let me know. Are they winning right now? What's going on? We don't really know if the BBWs being really represented out there. Y'all let me know. Y'all put in your comments. And we'll go ahead and get this thing started, man. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and light this thing up. Everybody go ahead and vibe, man. Let's get it. So tonight, we got a special guest that's gonna show up in here, show up for us right now tonight. But right now, we getting loaded, we getting lit. For anybody who know this is Girls Have Fun, y'all know how the show go. This is a special edition, a midnight edition of Girls Have Fun, and we gonna crank right into it, church. Let's get it, baby. Like I said, man, what we got going on right now, this is Girls Have Fun. I do want to take a moment. I do want to take some time to go ahead and introduce y'all to our special guest, special host, special partner in crime for the night, man. She go by the name of Tata, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring her in. I'm going to let y'all see what we got going on, man. Yes, sir. If you like it, join in. We running 4 platforms deep right now. And let's go ahead and bring Tata in on the show, man. How y'all living? How y'all living? Let's get it done, baby. This is Girls Have Fun.
What's
yeah. What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah. How you living out there, man? What's going down with you?
I'm living.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Good to be here.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
It's definitely good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if you caught the subject or what I dropped on the subject tonight. I don't know if you caught that.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't hear it. Tell it to me, honey.
All right. So what we got going on right now is we trying to figure out, are men secretly attracted to BBWs and they don't want to let the world know? You know? They don't want to let nobody know if they really out here. You know, they'll put their little Instagram girls on live and let everybody see them. But then they know who they really call and they know who they really hitting up. So I want to know secretly right now, are the BBWs really winning out here? You know?
I mean, of course they're winning. Everyone has a preference in this type. So I do think that this is her trying to come in. I do think that I don't think it's a secret thing.
You don't?
I don't know. I don't know what that's like.
You don't know. You don't have those issues. You don't have those problems, huh?
No, I don't know nothing about being a secret. I don't know anyone who like loves it secretly, but then like tries to hide it. I don't know what that's about. So there was someone who was trying to make jokes about it, a guy, but then he really be trying to be with girls like that. That would be weird to me.
I mean, what I catch nowadays is I catch a lot of dudes. They really, in my opinion, a lot of dudes really don't. They don't like to publicly put it out there. No, you know, don't worry about that. Ain't no issue.
Yeah, I don't know who's secretly doing it though. That's weird.
I mean, I find that to be very, very weird. But what I am noticing nowadays, though, is a lot of dudes when it comes to the BBWs, when it comes to big, beautiful women, it seems a lot of dudes are more comfortable with keeping that. Because to me, a lot of dudes that I run into, they say, "Oh man, a lot of big girls, they got beautiful faces, but I can't really, I don't want nobody seeing me out there." But they don't understand that big women are still women. A lot of people look at the size and everything like that, but right now I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot of dudes. They coming out of the woodworks with their women, and their women ain't the size 4, the size 2. You know what I'm saying? And they be and I always ask this to myself, and you can you can ask for what you see as a woman. Do you think, and this is my personal opinion, I feel like a lot of BBWs have more confidence than other women. Now I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I do feel, oh shoot, we lost the feed, but I do feel as if a lot of BBWs are more confident than a lot of other women because I feel like they have a lot of other hurdles to climb to be seen as quote unquote attractive. You dig? So I do feel like a lot of BBWs get the short end of the motherfucking stick, but they don't really get the time to be understood because they competing with, who they competing with, and who they competing with don't necessarily be in a weight class. Listen, not weight class in that particular fashion, but it's you gotta know when you in a certain lane who your competition is. Skinny bitches compete with skinny bitches. You know what I'm saying? Thick bitches go in, and we all know there's a difference between thick and BBW. You feel me? You know what I mean? But that difference, it has become something that's. Oh, we got you back. We got you back.
I'm back. Yeah.
No, you're all right. I was basically just I was wondering because to me, and as I was making a statement that a lot of BBWs, a lot of bigger women, they feel the need to compete with the skinnier women of the world when they're not even in the same. They're not even, to me personally. I think bigger women are more confident because they have a lot more hurdles to climb as far as obstacles of perception. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like they walk with a little bit more swag, a little bit more confidence behind their step because they know that initially most people gonna be looking at the skinny little model type female. You understand what I'm saying? But then when that queen walk in the room and she's stepping hard and she not really not like most, and when I say not like most, she obviously got a difference, a depth to her that make you want to figure out who she is. So I feel like BBWs in 2021. I feel like they're winning.
Be quiet. I don't know. I'm not gonna put too much. Just as a woman, I just can't put too much on a size, like as to who has confidence and who don't. Because that kind of falls into like the colorism kind of stuff to me.
That's deep.
To act like you dark skin and you this way, you light skin and you got to be this, when really you could be light skin and ugly. You could be dark skin and beautiful, or vice versa. So, but the size, I feel like that's the same with the size.
I mean, I
There are
wish.
some girls who are big and they're not that confident, and there's some who are and they love it. There's some who are bigger and their shapes a little better, and there's some who are bigger and it might look a little different.
I
And
wish that
and that's
worked
the
for
same with
men.
skinny.
I really wish that worked for men because at the end of the day, size matters with men. You feel me? You can say with women, you can say, okay, size don't really matter like that. Every woman is different, but If a man, if a woman goes, if a man go to a woman like, yeah, you know, size don't matter, you know. In truth be told,
No, for men, you mean size as in like weight?
yeah, a man can't be. Come on, I'm talking about strictly weight. A man can't be out here sloppy. A woman ain't gonna appreciate a
A
sloppy
man
man. A man who ain't keeping
can.
himself
Yes,
together.
they can.
So
I
you like talk to me now.
Yeah, you can be a bigger man. I don't I don't think I mean I think it's all about how you kind of carry yourself. Same
Okay,
way as the female.
so he can carry himself with confidence and everything. I agree with that, but
Yeah,
at the
he can
same
be a really good guy, and if he's a bigger man, that's okay.
okay, I
That
agree.
ain't a deal breaker for everybody.
But like you said, some people are shaped differently. Some people ain't, you know, built different. But they individuals, right? So
Right.
if a man is a bigger dude,
God.
is there a limit to his big? Can he? Does he have to be big but in shape? Does he have to be, you know, or can he be round and proud? You know,
He can be round and proud. Yeah.
I like that.
It's really not a preference to me like that. I
Hmm.
definitely am more so on how you treat me, and then if I like you back from that.
Oh,
But a
okay.
size, there's not really a size.
Now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I got another question.
Mhm.
How do single mothers get creative with their adult time?
Mm. I'm
I've
new at
always
it.
really wanted to know that.
I'm new at it, but oh, it's hard.
Yes, sir.
Is that? Yeah, I'm new at it, but it's hard. Um, because I'm the one who I don't really have babysitters and all that either. So I would love to know. I don't know.
I mean,
How did
I've
they
always,
get creative? I don't know. I haven't quite got too creative, other than
you know, because I often wonder that because I know a lot of people don't want just anybody around their kids, meeting their kids,
hmm
coming around their kids, you know. So
yeah,
I be wondering that, like, how does a single woman get creative when they want that time?
really really hard. There was this saying. It was like I never have free time. I just make time. That's for sure too. I've heard some things like, "Oh, let me know when you want to do so. Let me know when you're free." And it's just like I would probably that's probably why we would never hang out
Nah,
because I would never be free. Now, you give me something, I'm a brainstorm as to what day that is, if the time seems right, if it seems possible, if I could maybe shake it. And then I could work with you. Like we could actually like I have something to be working on.
mm.
I'm never kidless. I have to like find somewhere for my kid to plan something to come
So
to.
basically, you would need somebody who understands that your time is.
Yes, like I would love to hang out. Like sometimes when I don't have the night free, it kind of it'd be like I don't want the night to end. Like, what do you mean? I have a sitter. Like, what do we do after this?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I know the night's not over. That's how it is for me. I just be trying to enjoy whatever time I have.
Yeah, because that's what I'll be wondering. I'll be like, because a lot of guys, they always, and it'd be funny because this me speaking from my homeboys, my personal, you know, my
Mhm.
personal niggas. They always say, man, they have 3, 4 kids, but they be like, I don't want no bitch if she got kids because she ain't got no time. You feel me? But they be having 3, 4 different kids, you know.
No, it's the truth. It is because you don't have no time. No, that's true. I think that's good. If you think you're going to be looking crazy at someone's kids or making them feel bad for things, stay away because that's weird to be around. I've experienced that. Okay.
How was that experience?
I've experienced somebody like making me feel really like weird about. I need you to sit down. Yeah. I need you to sit down. Making someone feel weird about me with my kid. And I just was like, okay, you have issues. Okay, I need you to go sit down.
Not for you. Speaking on personal experience,
Yeah.
when it comes down to dating,
Mhm.
and you are in a situation where you are vibing with somebody, and you get to the point of saying, I have a child. I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. Maybe I won't be able to always spend as much time with you or whatever.
Mhm.
In your mind, does that give you thought to think, okay, well, because I don't know how most I don't deal with most situations. I deal by case.
Yeah.
So for you, if you deal with somebody and they say, okay, I understand that at first, right? But then a little as time go on, they asking for more of your time, more of your time, more of your time. But you can't deliver that time because you have responsibilities, Does that does that turn you off in a way where it's like they keep pushing and pushing, 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 pushing for your time? Or does that send a sign that they want your time? I don't really know because I've never dealt in those
Um,
situations.
no, that wouldn't bother me. Um, I'm trying to think. That wouldn't bother me. I would think that's good that you are trying, um, and stay trying. Cause half the time I wish I could go hang out. So it ain't even on some trying to play you. It's just I think then what has to kind of end up happening, I mean, unless they're very set in stone with like, I don't want you around my kid or something.
Yeah.
For me, I don't really deal with anyone. So if I'm dealing with you and it gets to the point of like, it's just always coming down to the kid, include the kid, and then you'd probably see me. Like don't be afraid. You can always ask. Now if they kind of like, no, I'll send them here, I'll go get a sitter. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But if it's seeming like you really want to go out to eat or something, don't make it seem like this gotta be some like you gotta have a sitter, because that's probably gonna make or break it. Sometimes you might not want to deal with the kid and and then yeah, let it be known. Let me know if you get a sitter, because it's not a night for kids. And then she could decide if she could figure it out, she could make it shake or not. But
See,
if it's just on some like, I just really want to hang out with you, why not? But I don't have a sitter. But see, in also the case,
yeah,
I look for, my goal is pretty long term. So in the case that you're even really trying to be with me, I mean, you're gonna have to get used to her butt around. So you might
exactly.
as well invite us. You might as well take us all out to eat, because this will be like reality. I'm not saying to be
Exactly.
sugar coated. So,
And see, that's
and I
my
feel like
process.
if you're a woman and you got like 3 or 4 kids, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're the man and you're choosing to be with her, you're gonna have to see if you can like take all 3 of her kids out, because us as moms, we be having all these kids. Gotta
Now
go to the
see,
store like that. We gotta go shopping like that. We gotta do it. We
let's
gotta
see.
put kids in car seats. Do you feel like doing all that?
Exactly. Now see, that's a lot of fellas ain't prepared for that. And see, my thing is, my
That's when
question
it
is,
start getting real.
yeah. And what's really real is also, it's like, I be thinking this in my head. It be dudes, 3, 4 kids or whatever, and then they be having such an issue, or maybe not even having an issue with the woman and her one kid, or 2 kids, but
One
they
kid.
tend to always want to spend time. It's like, how do you have so much free time? Like, if you already got children yourself, wait, like that be a thing that be killing me. You understand what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, in my heart of hearts, I feel like most individuals who really want to be with somebody, I think
Hmm.
they walk through that fire. I
Yeah.
think they walk through that five not caring about if you got children or not. I think they'll take you out, they'll go where they need to go, they'll do what they need to do to be in your presence. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I wonder today, and also, Do a lot of females feel like they match the drive and the hustle that they ask for when they have like I meet a lot of women who have a list.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say list, I mean they have a chronological order of the things that they want from a man. But I be asking myself, do they have those things to match to bring to the table that they can actually put into? Do you have what you asking for basically?
I'll say this because the last time I was on the show with you, we talked about the whole male and women role. So when we talk about what we're bringing to the table, yes, I feel like I bring to the table what I'm gonna bring to the table. It's one of those like you gotta like what I bring to the table or not. Like it might not work for you what I bring to the table, but I wouldn't say necessarily we're bringing to the table the exact same thing. But trust me, like what I bring to the table, you can't live without. What I bring to the table, you need just as much as I need what you bring to the table. And I think, yeah, what I bring to the table is still irreplaceable.
Now, what you just said just brought me to something in my own mind, and I'm gonna get back to that question that I
And
just asked.
I would
Go
not
ahead.
ask of you things that I wouldn't do. The way I would like for a man to be or treat me, um, just things that just should be equal and just like respect things, those for sure things that I would be doing as well.
Brought this to my mind. Let me ask you this:
Yeah.
is there a difference between desire and lust? Honestly,
Yeah, I think it's more maybe the desire and lust might be together, but it's a difference between the desire and lust and like something real. She's asleep already. Yeah, I do think that there's a difference with that. Desire and lust might almost be hand in hand. Because
explain
that's
it
just
to me.
wanting someone. That's just the idea.
Oh,
That's not the real. Oh, and that has
mm.
happened so many times.
Nah, that's tough.
I mean,
Nah,
like
that's
they
tough.
be thinking they're in love, and it's like, I promise you, probably
Have
not.
you ever been in a point where you found yourself desiring somebody, and that's all it was you thought you desired them for something deeper, but it just turned out to be lust? You ever been in that situation yourself?
No, but I think, I mean, not me personally, but yeah, I know I have experienced some where, yeah, they think that they are in love, and you're not.
Now,
It
how do you know that?
only
How do
reveals
you know?
itself after a little while.
But how do you know they're not in love?
Because what you're doing doesn't say that.
Mm,
What
love
you
isn't that.
started off saying was like laying it on thick, and then it just don't end up being like that. And it's like, yeah, you like the idea. You thought it would be fun, and then I actually gave you a chance, or I actually like, conversated back with you, and
You know, I hear that a lot. I hear a lot of
yeah,
females
and
saying
it,
they.
and it might have even curbed your appetite of whatever it is you thought you were missing. Yeah, I'm boring. I really just be chilling, like
You
really.
think you're boring? You would call yourself boring?
Oh yeah, I'm a little auntie. I'm a
Not,
little auntie. I really be chilling. It's not nothing else exciting going on. So
but I feel like okay. I feel like I hear that a lot. I feel like a lot of females feel like a lot of dudes when they first go get that shot, they go hard in the paint. They go real hard in the paint.
oh my gosh, I tell everyone about you. You are like my dream girl. Really? Okay, I'll take
Damn,
it. Oh,
damn.
oh, yeah, like all.
Hold on.
Oh
So let
yeah,
me ask you
I've
this.
liked you since this day. I've liked you since.
Oh, they got it circled on the calendar.
Oh man, and you're like, oh really? I hate that it's been all that. I've been right here just chilling. Just
And really, if they would have really put in the effort, they would have,
yeah, you could have. It didn't have to be this deep, this much of a dream. And then it'd be all cool. And then I don't know. I don't know. And then I think sometimes some guys want you to kind of be like not that serious, just kind of be playing a little bit, and it's really like no,
But
you
see, I
either
don't
like
know.
with me or you not, and you probably wasn't ready for all that. But
Yeah, as you get in a certain age range, you got to start putting in more effort and time. You can't just
a
it come
lot.
with energy.
Mhm.
It come with energy, man. It's
Yes.
and it the thing that I'm gonna say is this thing called consistency is breaking a lot of grown ass
Oh,
men down.
oh, that's
Can
I
you
mean,
agree
like
to
a
that?
little consistency, you would get so much. It's not even funny. It's nothing like someone that you talk to every day.
Yeah.
Like it's to conversate every day with someone, you almost feel like you like to kind of know how their day is or to kind of know what's going on in
Well,
their
what about
day.
that spirit? What about that spirit of missing somebody? You don't ever want to be in the moments where you just feel like you miss somebody and you don't want to hear from them every day.
You know what? I've had that conversation with someone recently, and I think it depends on your personality because honestly, mm-mm, I
You
don't be
you
wanting
you,
to
you
hear
like
from
the you
them.
like the constant communication.
I do.
You
I
like to
do.
okay.
But I do know that some people need a little break. They don't want to be on the phone every single night or something like that. And
I
I do know
mean,
that that is, like there's nothing wrong with that either. But I would like to be suffocated in my love, okay?
that's a new term.
I'm
Suffocated in your love.
serious.
Suffocated in your love. Church, I like that.
Mhm.
I like
I've
that
had a
though.
lot of alone time though. So
But
I feel like that's just what I'm
can
craving.
can I ask you this?
Hmm.
Has that alone time given you time to actually understand what you don't and do and don't want?
Yes.
Correct, right?
That's why I wouldn't give that time like where it's not really supposed to be.
Now, when you let somebody into your space, right?
Hmm.
You let somebody into your space.
Yeah.
What what how much of a barrier do you have to break down within yourself to let somebody, because you say you just be chilling,
Hmm.
so how much of a barrier do you have to break down just to let somebody else into your space as a woman? Don't you can speak for yourself, but as a woman, how does a man enter your world?
I don't know. You just gotta kind of know how to crack a few things. Um, what they say. I don't. I can't think of the specific way how. You just gotta kind of do it. Consistency for sure helps because that builds trust.
Mm.
And when you
You know,
get
I'm scared of
trust,
trust. I'm scared of trust.
why,
I'm
Mr.
I'm terrified of
Scorpio?
trust.
Why are you
Because I'm terrified of it. I feel like trust is deadly.
why?
I feel like because
Because you don't feel like you're really getting it ever.
no, I just feel like once somebody know that you trust them, they have the ability to do whatever because they don't have that sense of doubt on them anymore.
Okay, I think you're right too, but
You know?
eventually the trust has to come. Eventually, in due time, I assume this is the long term relationships.
Yeah.
You know, 6, 10 years in, you can't be like really checking stuff like that. I mean, you can't be that.
But you don't agree that there's a healthy sense of paranoia at a time.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely do. But some people take that as insecure or something. No,
For instance,
you just know I don't play, and you will always like, yeah, I'm one of those. I don't mind you knowing that, like, don't play,
but okay,
and I will find out some stuff
yeah, yeah. So what we touched on the fact that you
on your
said
toes.
that it take a lot of effort and you just be chilling, right? And I asked, like, you don't know the specifics, but if a man is trying to get into a woman's universe, right, and she's solely for a long time, she been single, she used to only herself, she ain't trying to answer a man, she ain't trying to always pick up her phone, she don't
Yes,
want to text him all the time because she been doing her. How does a man break that monotony?
you break it by consistency. That's all I can say. When you come and she lets you in the door, just in the door, when she just like lets you just on the team,
And see, that's a good
don't
thing you said,
stop.
bro. That's a good thing you said that because a lot of men, and I have to say this. This is a disclaimer.
I don't mean
When
she gotta like do the most about you. I mean just simply like the meet, the
yeah,
exchanging numbers, the having the conversation, that first date,
yeah.
that hanging out together. Whatever you're telling her, like keep it up. Like really talk about what you want to do with her, talk about your plans with her. She might just want to just mess with you. But in order for you to like get to that level with her, like knocking down them barriers, you gotta like talk about what you want. Let her know. Let her sit there and agree with you and let you know, oh, I want the same thing, or I want this, or I want that.
So you don't feel like so you like the overbearing man, and I'm not gonna say overbearing, but you like the man to. And this is gonna sound crazy because some niggas gonna be like, you should be doing that regardless. But you like the just because flower nigga. That's what you like. You like the nigga who all of a sudden you wake up in the morning and here you just get flowers just because it ain't your birthday, it ain't no holiday. It's it is just it is what it is. He that type of savant type of dude that he thinking that he
I'm
is.
gonna tell you this because I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it like it's perfect. I do like that. That's not necessarily what I have. So in a long time. So I'm not even gonna act like that's the deal breaker. But
Okay.
yeah, you do need to maybe know how to get some flowers.
So
It would help.
it it would help, but most men are more
No,
so, and this is just because I like you said, when a woman give you a chance and you on the team, right? And that's why I said this is a disclaimer. Most men have this real obscure vision that when they talking to a woman, whoever she was talking to previously or whoever she had in her life just ceased to exist. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
But my thing is, like you said a key word when she let you on the team, fellas. The team. That means play your position until you are the
sure,
franchise player.
sure.
You know,
And,
because women
and
are
I
allowed to date,
mean,
right? Women are allowed to date. Can we agree to that?
I'm gonna say this:
Go ahead.
you're supposed to, you're supposed to date multiple people until you were married. And also for guys, I'm sorry, I have to say this for guys. When we say date, when I'm referring to date, I don't mean sex.
Talk
I
to
mean
him.
date.
Talk to him.
Okay.
Talk to him.
Just because you talk to guys or guys like you, or you might have, like guy, yeah, like you can hang out with guys. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything is happening like that. So yeah, you're supposed to have a few, but people being
Can
that
I can I be honest though?
try to skip the drama.
In 2021,
Yeah,
it's very hard. And even I'm saying this as a man,
yeah,
it's hard to meet a woman and not be even pressured into some sense of sexual activity. You take that how you want. But women are very, very, very aggressive. Women, it's some women out here who gonna take the dick. And I'm just being straight up with women, y'all can take that how you want, but it's gonna be some women who gonna take the dick, touch.
yeah,
And I agree with you. It shouldn't always be about sex. And sometimes you be wanting to be in them corners where you can just kick it and chill with somebody. But when a woman want that thing, she gonna take that thing. And
I
that's
agree.
you
And
know,
that is when I mean she really is like wrapped up in you. Like
and now
when
that
you
lead me
really
to
like desire him like that.
another question.
Hmm.
Is aggressive and persistence, is that the same thing? Is there a line between the two?
Maybe a little bit. Persistence a little better than aggressive. Because aggressive means you're kind of like coming on like a little too strong.
You ever came across that? Somebody coming
Okay.
on too strong? Give me
But
an example of
you
that.
being aggressive or possessive, like what?
I want to know, like, when I say persistent, it's like somebody who you said you wanted somebody who consistent. They always on you. They at morning, noon, and night. They trying to talk to you. They trying to speak to you. Aggressive is somebody. Hey man, when you gonna chill with me? When we
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
kick it?
yeah,
I need to be around. Like. What's the? You ever been in? Like you ever encountered that?
yeah. Aggressive is when you are doing all that and it's being made very clear, like it's not being reciprocated. Then you're being aggressive. To just be persistent That's good. That means you just on it. Like, you know, and really, the only way that all that works is if you can tell that y'all are on the same page. Like, you ain't crazy. You know, if y'all want the same thing, which is to know what each other is doing all day. I don't mean like you don't trust them, so you calling them. No, on some real stuff, I ain't talked to you in about an hour or two. What's up? What you doing? Where you at
You
now?
talking about an hour or two?
Totally,
An hour or
you're
two. That nigga
out.
on a leash.
Well,
That
well,
nigga on a
well,
leash, boy. You got him on a short leash, baby.
oh, is that a short one? Well, I mean, you're out.
Okay.
So
Okay. So
I know
basically,
that you've
you trust a
stopped at a
man as
few
far you
places.
you basically trust a man as far as you can see him. Then can we
Totally.
agree?
And
Can we
look,
agree on that?
and I FaceTime. What
Ooh,
you doing?
technology done fucked up the game.
Some people,
You
and
ain't got
and
no
I'm
excuse
someone
now.
where I act like I don't like FaceTime, but no, we gonna FaceTime. Yeah. We gonna FaceTime. I'll call you if it's like
Oh, you gonna tell me you at your mama house? Then yeah, I want you to FaceTime me so I can see your high school pictures in the background. You feel me? I need to
for
know.
sure. Where are you? Look. I really with the FaceTime, it don't even have to be some show me the room. You're answering, and I can see what's going on. I'm seeing just what I needed to see. I'm not even finna make you do all that. I see where you
Keep
are.
sliding in them DMs, fella. That shit works. I
I'm telling you. Um,
don't know. I don't really slide in the DMs. I can't really do that. If it ain't
do
about business, I don't really slide in the DMs. I don't
yeah.
know. I'm not really pressed like that. I'm not really pressed like that. Like I really, the women that really that I go after, they business minded women, so they don't really have time for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like that. I don't want you to like you said earlier. You're a busy lady. You know what I'm saying? The women that I'm attracted to, that attracted to me, they don't really have time like that. So it's no need for me to even be on their DMs because they're not even gonna be on their own DMs. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna see it because they not on that.
The best bet is to honestly try to like be around her in person. You know, even
Hmm.
if you see a girl somewhere, if you like her, go there where they are. Say hi to her. Speak.
Yeah. Now see, I'm
That's when
aggressive.
we get a little further.
I'm aggressive. I'm
Oh,
aggressive.
you're aggressive.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm aggressive, but
Really?
I'm persistent though. I have a consistency problem.
But
You
see,
see what I'm saying?
aggressive, you might not be aggressive. You're just not scary. You know, some people are kind
There
of
you go.
like scary. So, what you might think is aggressive, no, it's just you're not really like afraid to talk to somebody.
Well, I mean, I know women don't bite unless you want them to. You
Right.
feel me? So
But that's not necessarily aggressive.
hmm,
You know, aggressive is when you kind of like you doing too much and you shouldn't be.
okay.
Kind of just not being afraid of somebody. That's just good. That's kind of like confidence kind of
Now
thing.
see,
You know?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hmm.
I'm more afraid of falling for somebody, falling for because, like I told you before, I'm not afraid of acknowledgement, right?
Hmm.
But I'm afraid of being open to the point where it's detrimental to myself. And I think I mean,
You guys have to be on the same page. It's all about being on the same page. That's why I said the whole thing of like having someone on a leash or like, yeah, it will seem like that if y'all both don't want to do that. But if y'all both want to check in and y'all both want to kind of keep in touch with each other throughout the day, if y'all both like to FaceTime each other and see each other's face, I like to lay eyes on you sometimes. Um, that's just called being on the same page. If she's, always won you sexually or whatever we said, she's all aggressive. I
yeah,
mean, if you want your woman to be on you like that, you'll appreciate her on you. I
you
mean,
want to be
that's
you want me
not
to
what
be
you
honest.
want.
I don't think no man wants a woman that's consistently on him sexually. Now I may be wrong.
No, I
I
think
may
you're
be
right.
wrong.
No, I think you're right. Okay, so what is it that y'all like? You like for them to act like they don't want to do it?
Uh,
Because you're right.
no,
No, they
no, no,
don't.
no.
Sometimes if a woman wants you too much, y'all do be acting like
Yeah, like
you
what,
always
like
want to. And it's like, who don't always want to?
Just like you know that, but you don't have to. You know, you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to show that. You feel me? Don't get me wrong.
Buddy,
Don't get me wrong.
no, you
We
are
can we
telling
we
me.
can talk about it because a female, when a man is really attentive to a woman, he knows when she want to do certain shit. You feel me?
Okay.
So you don't really have to. You can talk because, like we had the conversation before, conversation and communication is an aphrodisiac. Period. In any shape or form, it's an aphrodisiac. But when you consistently bringing a person's mind to sexual thoughts instead of consuming the real brain matter of understanding that person themselves, you missing yourself out on a lot. So when I say I'm aggressive, I go hard at trying to learn who I'm dealing with. I go hard at that, and sometimes that may seem to another person that really may seem aggressive. That may seem like, damn, he keep asking me about me. I don't never because I want to know. I feel I need to know. You know.
Wow.
I think Church. I think I'm dedicated. I think I'm dedicated to knowledge because
Mm-hmm.
when you learn, if I sit back and I take the time and I actually, I think, and this gonna sound corny as fuck,
Mm-hmm.
but I think if a man took the time to read a woman like a book
Mm-hmm.
and not just look at the cover and
Yeah.
say, damn, that looked like a good book. Because something that looked good, you get into it, you be like, oh shit, that shit crazy as fuck. Close the book. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that happens. But see, that happens with men too. So
But see, that happens with men because men,
that's
we
everybody.
have, and I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
Mm-hmm.
Men, we have a tendency to put on a facade.
Mm-hmm.
We have a tendency to put on a facade. So in order for that facade not to be broken, you know what I'm saying? We tend to push into something so fast to try to get the result we want out because we don't want to stick around for the long run. Because when a female, you stick around for a long run, a female start cracking into your shit and start understanding you not who you are. You understand what I'm saying? That's a fear to men. I don't care what no nigga want to happen to say to me. Be upset about that. That really is a fear, you know. And I'm not afraid to admit my fears because sometimes your faults can be very sexy because some women like to help you overcome your faults, and that's just real shit. Some women feel like they strong enough to step in where you lacking. You
Totally.
know? And some men, if they could, they would be stronger if they could admit their faults and their fears and their inhibitions. They would probably be a lot further in life instead of portraying as if they got it all together because you need a team to build with. You need somebody on your side. You need somebody behind you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it worked for me.
Yeah, no, it's the truth.
And I tend to think anything sexual is mental. I tend to think that regardless.
Yeah, I get that.
You know? I
Mm.
feel like the stroke of the mind is where is what a real stroke is for no pun intended purposes. But in detail, it's a lot of people that when I was younger, I used to always I used to always look at a woman's appearance, right?
Okay.
And I would think I knew her because I'd be like, oh, she wear this, she dressed like this, she walk like this, she talk like this. I think I know what type of woman she is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the cover. That's not the book. That's not the word. That's just the cover. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then I would find myself getting to know these women. And I would find myself understanding that, boy, women are some strong ass beings, man. Because there's a lot of shit that women go through that men think, oh, you just carrying shit on from your last relationship into the next relationship. And that's not always
Like,
necessarily the
no,
case.
it's just like right.
It's growth. It's
Yeah.
growth. And niggas can't handle growth because they expect you to still be in your infancy. And they expect them to be able to run through your mind with player speak and be talking and think they can run the game, but they don't understand when you go through the game multiple times and you get played and you done got spun around and then got let down by niggas who you looked up to be real men and them been let down. You know, it's not that women be carrying baggage. It's just the literal fact that when you grow, you learn. You feel me?
Yes. Yes.
And
But
men don't like
I
that.
think you guys don't like it because it comes off too much as the truth.
Real talk. Real
Yeah,
talk.
that's
That's a
what
fact.
really gets it. And then we got to be like angry or insecure, and it's like, no, no, no. I was being just dead serious.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm just speaking facts.
Church, and my insecurities lie within my heart. That's where my insecurities lie within. And that go with family, friends, women. My insecurity lies deep within my heart. Like I think I cage my heart simply because I've given so much of it out that now I feel like if I give the last little pieces of it that I have, I'ma die. And I mean that literally.
Well, that means you just need to save it all for the right person.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Don't keep being burnt out. Yeah. I
Exactly.
mean, just like tired of it, because yeah, that's the way it is for some of us who.
But we're in the age of social media where you don't even want to attempt something that could be beautiful because
Mhm.
the game is so fucked up that it's like I call it the shiny object syndrome. The next day, tomorrow, you're gonna see something on your screen that you're scrolling through and you're gonna double click that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Your focus
that's
has
where
been
you also just have to. I think, guys, you guys hold us to like a level of just kind of like unreal. It's like you guys do things that we literally just chalk up. I mean, like roll out. Trust me, it's replaying in our head. We
yeah.
heard like what you said bothered the shit out of us, but we just chill because I'm not about to make that an issue. And next, I don't even care what you're talking about. But oh my god, if we was to say that, it would be like the you know, you would it would just like trip you out and you would be feeling some way. And that is just crazy.
I mean,
I mean, you cannot handle close to anything that y'all do.
to be honest, a lot of us, and I'm gonna include myself in that,
Hmm.
we say we like strong women, right?
Okay.
But then we take a moment and we look in your eyes and you don't blink, you don't flinch. And a man, as a man, you
Hmm.
can't take that. I can't take that.
Oh.
I don't shy away.
So okay, so you want her to be what, like a little needy, a little bit,
No,
or
I'm,
you?
I'm, I'm attracted to black widows. I've always been attracted to black widows.
Wait. So what's that?
Okay, so you have sirens, the women who they're illustrious and their allure draws you in,
Hmm.
and then there are women who are black widows who they draw men in to kill them. They draw them in to suck the life out of them. They draw them in to drain them.
Oh.
I am attracted to those women. I am drawn strongly to those women. And I've always been like that my entire life. I feel like there's a thrill in that.
So what ends up happening at the end of
I,
the majority of your situations?
I think I would have to have met the ending of one of them to be able to explain that. This is the point I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not in control of that. You know, when it comes to certain beings and certain women, I'm very much a dominant alpha male.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I know when and how to be submissive.
Mm.
You know, so
Yeah,
I
as
don't
you
run
should.
I don't run that train. I just enjoy the ride. So whenever the phone decides to ring, it rings. You know, I don't make those plays, don't make those
Already
calls.
takes two. Okay.
You know, I live my life. I move. I work, and like you say, I chill by myself. But you know, this is girls have fun. I am your favorite P. Coop the V, a motherfucker, Slim baby. But I mean, uh, I'm not a I'm not a needy nigga. I'm not a needy nigga. But I think I am like you in one regards.
What?
I think I need to be certified in my knowing
Hmm.
of who I am to you. So, and who I
Sure,
am to you, that comes from
reassurance.
action.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
And you can tell someone that, to where maybe if, you know, once a week, not even like it's a timeline, but every once in a while, you might, you know, get a little mushy and talking about what y'all mean to each other. And if you let her know, she should, if she cares, she will always remember, like, yeah, you said that. And she might say, oh, I want that too. And y'all know that every once in a while, you got to get a little mushy to remind each other, like, you know, you know how much you mean to me, right? You know, sometimes you do have to, because I'm not that mushy either. So you do, it does have to, you have to remind yourself that. But that's communication. If that's what you want, say that. If she act like that's too much, she might not be the person for you. Or
Let's see. I'm confident in ways that, like I said, I'm an alpha male.
because that's not asking too much. That's sweet.
No, it's not. It's not. And see, that's my thing nowadays. And I don't want to sound trite by saying this,
Mhm.
but nowadays most women are men, and I don't mean that in don't mean that in that way. But most women are men. They've learned the game, they've accepted the game, and they've learned how to operate within the game. So they learn how not to be played. So now a man has to make a choice to know not to play with a woman. Now, hoes, do what you wish, but women have defined themselves with don't step to me unless you're gonna step for it,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
You know? And I think in 2021, I'm loving the fact that a lot of women are getting confident to the fact of owning it, that they want to run the game, they want to put on the pants, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And to me, that's when I that's like I said, I'm attracted to black widows. I'm attracted to powerful women. I'm attracted to a woman that wants to run shit. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? In
Yeah.
all aspects of the word.
Mhm.
You know, she want to run shit, and I want to run it with her, but I want to watch her run shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know. I'm not one of those guys that be wanting to me. Watch what I do, see what I do. I'm more of those like I'm gonna get me done. I'm gonna get mine, but I want to see what I can do to elevate you. To elevate you, I'm gonna elevate us. You know what I mean?
Right. Mhm.
But nowadays, there's a lot of competition within even a relationship. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of men get insecure when they see that other men want their woman. That's weird to me. That's really weird to me. I don't know. I've never understood that.
Oh.
And pardon my language, but I want every man to want to fuck my girl. So that's how I
Yeah,
feel.
I would think that might be a little flattering,
I
especially when
mean,
you know
that's
that
that's
she's
my
not like gonna be with them. You know what I mean?
thank
That's
you,
where.
thank you. I've never understood an insecure man that does not want. I want to walk out the house and I want to see every man looking at my chick,
Oh.
and
Hmm.
then I want to go home and fuck the shit out of her and laugh at every nigga,
Totally.
and
Yeah.
I want to walk with her on my arm and be happy and be proud. You
Totally.
feel me?
And know she's all mine. I mean,
Without
doesn't that seem
insecurity,
like the life? Mm-hmm.
without insecurity, because nowadays there's a lot of insecurity and just being a man, just being able to. I don't know. It's like everybody doing what they see on TV. Everybody doing what they see on IG.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody really being themselves no more. So you can't really find out who's who. And that's why I said trust is scary to me. Because to trust somebody in these days and times is that's life or death, you know?
Yeah. Or you just be around the person as much as possible, even though you still need time. Time tells.
Boy, time tells a lot.
Yeah,
Time
time
tells a lot.
definitely does tell, but you know, it's fine.
And see the thing is, we all end up having people that we thought were one way. Like I said, saw the world in them, you know.
Yeah.
and then they turned around and the disappointment hit different. You know, we ain't even talking about hurt. We ain't even talking about pain right now. You know what I'm saying? We talking about straight, all in all, just disappointment. You know what I'm saying? And that disappointment, it has always led people to become hardened, not to become rude, not to become mean, not to become evil people, but it makes them become hardened because they see the world for what it truly is. Everybody is really out for self,
Right.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
I
and
agree.
like I say, not to get mushy or anything like that, but especially when you a single mother, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Because choices were made to not bring certain aspects into the world alone. You know what I'm saying?
totally. And
So
we
then when you
took it away
sit
from
back
the man.
and you're thinking to yourself and you're like, hold on, I didn't make this choice alone, but then I find that I'm making certain choices alone.
Sure.
That's
All alone.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
like to say that's unfair is not doing it justice. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
So for me, it's just like that's why I say it. Certain women are more powerful than others. Certain women carry certain loads, and then you get men who say, "Oh, you damaged, you scarred, you broken," but that don't even be it.
No.
Would be the man can't even shoulder the problems that the woman got, but the woman been walking around with him the whole time. You call it baggage, but I call it weight. And when I call it weight, you go to the gym, you put on weights on things. So you lifting, you uplifting yourself, you making yourself stronger. Baggage ain't bad. You feel me? It's making yourself stronger. It's realizing because as you carrying your bullshit, you still know that it's bullshit, but
Mm-hmm.
it's always behind you as you carrying it.
Totally.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But inside of that sack of bullshit is everything that lets you know what you don't want to deal with in the future.
Oh, Jesus. No.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, the sad part about it is to have to fight somebody, to have to pluck somebody to get them to do what's right. You know, that's 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 dangerous. You know what I mean? Like I said,
Hard.
that's why love is a lot of people can say
Mm-hmm.
it. A
They
lot
can.
of people can say it. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people can scream it when they busting they nut, but you know, it's this real life we live in, church. It's
Yeah.
real life we live in. And a lot of people don't like to, like I say, I don't shy away from nothing. Conversations start one way and they lead to another, but I don't shy away from shit. You know what I'm saying? We living in an age and now where a lot of men like to act like men around their homeboys, but don't like to stand up with men of their homes. And when I say men of their homes, I'm talking about men of their families, grinding, doing what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Cause shit, I have to include myself in that. Ignorance is a motherfucking when you don't take the time to learn to do better, you'll never do better.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta take that time to learn to do better. And by learning to do better is listening. It's
Mm-hmm.
listening. You gotta listen. Cause a lot of times your woman be crying out for understanding. She don't be crying out for nothing that she need from you. She be crying out for understanding. And dick don't bring understanding. Sorry, church. Dick don't bring
I
understanding. Dick does
agree.
not solve everything. I be trying to teach my young peas. Stop thinking that when she mad, you just drop some dick off, she gonna be okay. No, tomorrow that same problem gonna come. Yeah, she probably want to bust that nut too, but she still thinking about that bullshit. You feel me? So you gotta be able to fix. People gotta come together and fix shit. You feel me? So I be looking at the Church, I be looking at the different aspects of being a man, not just walking with a dick.
Yeah.
I be trying to learn myself. I be trying to learn how to master myself, Judge. You feel me? So when I listen to you as a powerful woman and you speak, I find myself listening.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
I would say.
Find myself breaking down my own mental walls just to soak in the game. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas wanna, hey, let me shoot my shot. No, I want to soak in the game. I want to understand what make you tick, why would you want to be a woman with your capability, your prowess, your empowerment? Why would you want to spend the nights and the days alone when you shouldn't have to, shouldn't want to, shouldn't need to? I want to know those things, you know what I'm saying? Because not only are you capable and deserving of something powerful that can match with your, as I said, bring something to the table, you know, your desire is not temporary. So that's why a lot of niggas can't match with it. They on a temporary mind frame. Am I correct in guessing it?
Yes.
Okay.
Very, very much so. And I just don't have the time. But one thing about it is
That's
I
not true. That's
do
not true. We
know.
established that earlier. It's not that you don't have the time. You haven't found somebody willing to make you want to make the time.
Right. Right. I I do know though that it's out there. Some people, yeah, I definitely know that it's there. So it's somewhere.
I don't know. I tend to think
I
that
don't. I mean, I definitely have hope. It was somewhere. It was like, be honest. You think you're gonna be married? And I think
is
maybe.
that something you desire?
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
think it.
Let me ask you this.
Mhm.
What do you think that will add to your life? This is no judgment. What do
I
you think
think
will
it
add to
will
your life?
make it more family oriented. It would make, you know, being married makes it so you probably don't break up as easy. Boyfriend, girlfriends, you guys kind of can break up, go your separate ways, whatever the case. Husband, wife, you might try to work it out a little bit.
But wouldn't that
Um,
make the pain 10 times
it,
harder if
I
it
just
didn't work out?
think, I think being married is just being together, having a baby, you know, something cute like that, and just learning to be together.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's it.
Now see,
Mind you, I come from married parents, so
I mean,
it's like,
that was going to be one of my questions. Your household was probably,
even though that's some old school stuff, I do know that because,
why is it old
things
school?
happen.
Why is it old school?
I mean, it's just not something that I mean, some people do get it all, but like that, but, you know,
Nah, no, 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 no. Why is it old school?
well, it's just something more that I think more did before than now, whether you want to blame it on social media or things like that. But,
I
and
think if
I
you
live
worth
in
the energy,
Atlanta,
you worth the
so
energy.
everybody ain't really getting married around here.
I don't necessarily think for the things that you want and the things that you just said,
Hmm.
that marriage need to come behind that. I personally just think it need to be,
Well, I mean, I'm not saying they have to rush into being married,
yeah.
but that would be the goal.
I I personally think it just got to be a man willing to stand up before God and know what he want to do.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to commit a little bit more.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm saying. Stand up before God. What I'm saying, okay, there's a difference between a wedding and a marriage. You agree to that?
No.
Okay. So if a
Mm-mm.
man go
A
right now,
wedding is a wedding. A wedding is what you do to get married. Now,
mhm,
what kind of wedding you want, that's your business.
okay,
Because there's
okay,
all kinds of weddings.
okay,
But a wedding is a wedding, and a wedding is what you have when you get married.
okay, all right. So
Whatever that is for you guys, whatever it is. But oh no, no, no! I'm a
for
plan
me,
a little something, something.
for me,
Hmm.
I agree. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say I agree, right? I'm
Now,
gonna tell you,
maybe for someone who doesn't want that, you might want to get somebody who's maybe already been married. They really might not
Mhm.
be into any of that or might not want to do it again.
True.
But
True.
I had this is a conversation I had with somebody. You know, as for me and my needs, I've been alone. So I want to be with somebody. I can't be with somebody that's like you don't want to be with nobody. You don't want to be married.
That's real shit. That's real shit. And
That just doesn't work for me. That's all.
I think
And I
I
don't mean
have
it
to
has to
agree
be
with
a
that.
rush. I'm patient.
No, no,
It's
no, no,
just
no, no. They're not
that
even
has to
about
be
that.
the end goal.
But it's not even about the timing. I'm a person who's, and I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
I'm
also
against
already the single mother.
exact.
So to
That's
do it again, that I would like for my household to be set up a little different next time around. That's all. And
now
if you don't want that, I probably wouldn't want another kid. So
straight up, straight up.
we'll just be together. we'll,
Yeah,
just,
exactly,
we'll
exactly,
just go like, but that's called being honest. And then you decide, okay, is this how it's go? Okay, like, is this what we gonna do? Is this cool? It might work out. You never know.
exactly. Because I'm a person in truth who's against marriage, but
Who's
listening.
against
But
it?
no, 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 no.
I bet you are.
I am. I really am, Church. I'm not gonna lie to you. But listening to you,
Mm-hmm.
you have a valid reason of why marriage could work for you.
It'll work. Yes.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And if I was a man in pursuit of you, that would be something that I would have to break down within myself and get understanding within myself of what I need to do,
I
not what
need
I want to do. You
engaged
hear me?
or
You
something.
hear me?
Yeah.
Not what I want to do, but what I need to do. That would have to be a conversation that I
Yeah.
would have to have, and for any man who's pursuing you would have to have. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Are the
Why
men
are
that you
you so against it? I'm
why?
curious.
Okay.
I'm so
I
curious.
feel like marriage is a construct of mind.
Okay.
I feel like if a person wants to be with a person for life, a certificate can't tell that. The only
Yeah,
thing that
but
can
you
tell
just
that,
said it's a con.
but listen what I'm saying. The only thing that could tell that is time, correct?
Mhm.
Right? The only thing that could tell that is time. You sign as many papers as you want. You can stand up in as many churches as you
Yeah, but
want.
it
There's people who,
automatically turns your brain to knowing this is my wife. I better
no,
not
I'm a,
do that.
but see, for me,
It does a little something else to your brain when
okay.
you got married. When
Oh
you
no,
did
no, no,
that
no, no,
whatever
no.
you want to do ceremony,
Okay.
whatever y'all chose.
Now we on the same page. Now, if you want to have a ceremony within yourself in front of God, your family, and everybody, and you want to put on rings and you want to walk around and say, that's my wife, that's my, that's my so and so. I'm with
Mm-hmm. The phones that went out.
in love the way I used to. I don't even think it's I really don't know how to say it. I think that it's not that I'm against. I think I should rephrase that. It's not that I'm against marriage. It's that I'm against the legality of marriage and how they define it and what they put it as. I think that's what I'm more so against. But this has been an episode of Girls Have Fun, baby. I am your favorite P. Coop the Ville motherfucker Slim. I appreciate y'all watching. Ta-ta. Yeah. It's church, baby.